Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse, today, Friday, April 4th, 2025. Now, we're covering these immigration ICE cases pretty closely, and yesterday we covered the case here, New York-based case, Mayor of Harlem, Mr. Robert Panton. He's in detention, and ICE has been trying to deport or remove him to Jamaica. He's been here a long time, but he admits, or his lawyers admit, he's convicted of a drug-related crime. So he was on a database, and there was a order of removal from 2021. But now that they're enforcing it, Judge Fela held a lengthy hearing yesterday. Looking at the law, she says she may not have an order, she may not be able to order them not to remove him. She may not have that authority, but she may, at 11 a.m. today, order him to be released from custody. And she asked, does this just mean that ICE will just do it again but get the paperwork right? Because they don't have the travel documents. And the SDNY lawyer couldn't really say what would happen. There seems to be a split between, let's say, ICE and the longstanding SDNY lawyers. It's all in the book Sovereign District, and it has to do also with the Eric Adams case being dropped. Now, let's turn to music. Earlier this week, we covered the Drake UMG hearing, in which discovery was not stayed and is going forward. And we've been looking into it further, particularly this issue of the bots farms. Now, it is in the initial complaint. It describes some really pretty pernicious practices, such as paying people to stream on Spotify. A lot of allegations that Spotify artificially suggests on searches songs that they want to promote. The whitelisting and removal of copyright protection so the thing could be used. The licensing to TikTok. It has a lot of things about the music industry. So that's something that we're actually going to be looking into. We may have a project on that. We'll be seeing on April 16th, when they have to file an amended complaint, how much of those claims actually drops out. They said that they will be dropping out based on some letters that are not in the docket, but we'd like to get, if anyone has them. We also covered yesterday, during the day, a hearing on Dejon McBean, Jeeza Mula. Now he's in jail, and he's actually charged with murder for hire. But there was a suppression hearing about how they found the phone in his cell in the MDC. We're going to stay on that case. We covered it from the beginning, but it had been a while since he'd been in court, and there he was. And finally, near midnight, the lawyer for K-Flock, Kevin Perez, recently convicted, filed his motion to acquit. It was shorter than most that I've seen. It was about 6 pages. I mean, page it's 8, but and it makes various arguments that it really wasn't him in front of 46 Park Avenue. Anyway, you can find it. We wrote that one up. Those are three in a row. Today, there'll be the filing in the George Santos case. The sentencing suggestions are due, and we'll be reporting on that and on his sentencing when it takes place. What we can say is that Antonio Guterres yesterday, the Secretary General of the United Nations, they canceled the noon briefing because he was going to speak, apparently, and one would assume take questions at 12:45, but he took no questions at all. So they basically, the UN, with all of the things happening in the world, and with their very existence properly called into question due to failures, waste, corruption, and censorship, took no questions at all. But we submitted them, and we're going to continue to submit to them and to the French ambassador, this month's president of the Security Council, Jérôme Bonafont of France. Let us see if they answer. And if this is the last vlog of the week, have a good weekend. Inner City Press, on the case.